And we're back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I am your host, the RPG Guy. And here is our first dungeon. So let's get to it. This dungeon ain't gonna beat itself. It'd be kind of cool if it did. Woohoo! That was easy. Well, let's just keep going forward for now. So, as you can see, the dungeon layouts are pretty straightforward early on, and later they get a little more convoluted, but for right now, we should be fine. We just gotta kill our way through. Die, evildoer. And since we don't have full magic or anything like that specifically, I do find it relevant to kill off as many bad guys as possible, even though we don't need to, because they still drop goodies and things that we want. Later in the game, the killing of enemies will be less necessary. And arguably, you could say they're not very necessary now, but call me a prude if you want to. Don't care. So again, just for the viewers at home or the people that are unaware, come here, you bastard. Now, he may have looked like he disappeared, but he actually didn't. The enemy is known as an anti-fairy, or anti-fairy, however you want to pronounce it. And putting the magic dust on it turns it into a freaking fairy. And fairies heal, and we can put them in jars and all kinds of stuff. And enemies in this game respawn. So one of the perks is that outright. So that's really cool. All right, let's keep moving. Alright, so let's make our way through. Fuck it. Just keep going. Because we have this room anyway. Where we are forced to kill skeletons. Somewhere. They will spawn at some point, damn it. There they go. Not sure why that takes a while, but it does. There we go, and just for the cheap seats, woo, nothing! Let's keep moving. Okay. Get him out of the way. Now, we don't actually have the big key yet, so there's no point in dicking around with that. Really no point in dicking around with any of them. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And we'll head up and around. There we go. Let's head in. It's so dark I can't see anything. It's alright. We are armed with our trusty pots of death. When in doubt, throw pots. Throw pots in complete and absolute rage. And without mercy. Nothing going on in here. Well, that was kind of pointless. Yeah, it kind of was. But that's okay. No harm, no foul, as they say. Not really. I mean, we able to move forward here. That's the least it could do. Alright, let's keep moving. Hey, buddy. Now, what you'll notice is the only way to kill the eye dude. Ah, shit. The only way to kill the enemy with the eye. Trust me, I don't remember all the enemies' names in this game. Even if I wanted to, it's a passing memory or thought for as far as I'm concerned. The only way to kill that enemy straight up is to throw the pot at it right now. Not all the time, just currently. There we go, we got ourselves a big delicious key. Come on, that totally touched it. God damn it. Having no luck with my magic powder. That's one of the things that does suck about trying to get anti-fairies is once in a blue moon you just have a bad showing. And there's not much you can do about it, but I do believe we left some pots on the other side unmolested, so should be able to heal off of them. At least get one heart. There we go. Really, I shouldn't dick with that guy, because we're going to have some good hot dickings to come. There we go, and we get the bow. Flee, flee. These dudes, these boners like to throw their heads. We've got the light boners. We've got the gray, the kind of grayish yellow boners. And then there's some red boners later that are not as bad, but they're still pretty bad. We have no magic, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way here. The way I remember doing it. Alright, it tastes like healing. Okay, and then we've got this room, which is just amazing. But we still have no oh, we do have magic now. Should probably... There we go. I'm rich, bitch! Okay, let's keep moving. It's like the game knew I needed healing. Alright, and then we've got these pots. Oh, fucking asshole. I just healed that off! Dick. And then we've got this room. The easiest way to probably go about this is to just come up like this, just to get one attention. Kind of work your way down. You could come from the side, but I always found that it makes two of these assholes come at you. Not that they're really a threat, but if you're not as good of a player, you have you have slower reaction time, or for whatever reason, just offering another means to get them. Ah, look out! Being hit by giant black balls! Oh god! No, not the giant black balls! Run! Ow. Fuck that. You assholes! I will end you! Ironically, though, we can't kill the red one with pots, I don't believe. I believe this one takes more hits, and I believe he's immune to the pots. He's immune to pot? No way! That totally blows, brah. Die, violating hentai tentacle monsters. They will be, from this point forward, forever known as the violating hentai monsters. Peekaboo! Hi. There we go. That's why I didn't get the one up there. I knew there was gonna be some. Alright, this boss fight is actually not that hard. Assuming and presuming you know what to do. Release the arrows! Ow. And then here he comes. Always get him from the last one as he jumps towards you. Always get him from the side. If you can get him from either side, he'll never really be able to get you. So I recommend, like what I did, was kind of get up against the right wall there and just fucking release arrows into his butthole. He'll never see me finishing or coming. Alright, and the battle is won. Freaking sweet, freaking sweet, freaking sweet. Alright, so we've gotten the first pendant. Or, I call them pendants. I think the game calls them that too, but I really don't care. Pendant of Courage. 3 or 4 generations ago, there were knights protect the royalty of Hylia. These knights who ruled the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against the evil that took place, and the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see, fucker, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men, and you are meant to have it. And this is the Pegasus shoes. Easily one of the most favorite little items, I think, in any Zelda game. I can't think of a Zelda game that I like as much as the fact that a tool more than the Pegasus shoes. And I think it's just because of the way it makes Link move when he runs. He runs like a cartoon character, like he stalls a little bit as he's building up speed, and then he just fucking takes off. That's my only explanation for what I'm looking at, okay? Jeez, man. Okay, so there's some things that we can do, and we should do, and one of them is to get an item that we're probably not going to use very much of early on, but much later in the game it becomes like a necessary thing for one of the boss fights. You can realistically get it at pretty much at any time after the first dungeon, but, you know, it's like, why not get it now? Why get it later when you can have it now just to have it? You know, you're not gonna know when you're gonna fucking need it, okay, man? You might just feel like one day you wake up and you're like, guess what? I fucking need this thing. And if I had it, I wouldn't probably be dead now. Ah, shit. Where's my freebie here? So I tend to be one of those people that gets it really early. I know there's some people who wait till much later in the game to get it because they're like, well, it burns through your MP so quickly. Then don't fucking use it if you're worried about it burning through your MP quickly. But I don't worry about those things. Those things are trivial to me. They really are. Alright, let's see here. Get him, get him. There we go. Oh, fairies. Hello, ladies. I've come to break your seal with my big blue bombs. Bombs. Alright, so we'll enter through the other side. We don't need any fairies right now, so that's not a big deal. Boom! Sweet! And what do we got here? Alright, we get the ice rod. Now that we've gotten the ice rod, we need to get an item that's relevant to the next dungeon. So let's do it. So in order for us to get to the next dungeon, we need an item that's argued to be probably the most useless item in the history of The Legend of Zelda. As far as functionality, I mean, it's just really like a key to unlock things. That's really all that it is. I'm one of those people that just honestly don't give a shit. Because there's so many people who are like, oh my god, it's the most useless item in all of RPG-ness. I just play a modded version of the game that doesn't require you to get this useless item. And I just kind of sit there and go, dude, why the fuck do you care so much? Why does it fucking matter? It's just an item that is rather trivial, yes, but you need it in order to beat the game. And in all fairness, you need it in order to know pretty much anything about some of the stuff that's going on. Once you've beaten the game a time or two, you don't really need it. I understand that, but, you know. I don't know why people just diss the Book of... I'm not going to say it yet, we haven't gotten it yet. I don't know why people diss it so much, other than that it's... Yeah, it's trivial, but there's a lot of stuff that's trivial in Zelda. In any Zelda game. There's like an item where you're just like, really? I needed that? That's fucking weird. Why do I need that? That's fucking... Fuck! Why do I need it? Okay, but anyway... Kerboom! And there we go. We get the Book o' Medora. I think it's what it's called. The Book o' Medora. And you use it to read the ancient language of Hyrule. And this is the face of me not giving a shit, but we need it to progress the game. So, I don't, you know, again, I'm not one of those people that is like, oh my god, it's the dumbest thing ever. Why does it have to exist? I don't know. Why does Tingle have to exist? The Ting is dumb too, yeah, but he exists, so what about it? I mean, when I have children of my own, I'll just show them a picture of Tingle and go, children, kids, listen carefully. If you see a man coming at you like this, you immediately dial 911 or run to an adult that doesn't look like this. and scream stranger danger at the top of your lungs. And if he still continues to come forward, scream pedophile. Help me. This man is a pedophile. I'm just trying to help the young people out there. If you know what tingle is, fear the tingle. I'm going to make a shirt that says that. It's going to be fear the tingle. And it's going to be a picture of Tingle, like, in a very mischievous environmental setup. It'll just be the most horrifying thing you've ever seen. I already predict that this is how this is going to play out. Some of you are like, you were way too fixated. Okay, you know what? Tingle gave me fucking nightmares, man. I started seeing shit. It was fucking real. Alright, I'll calm down. I promise I'll calm down. Oh, man. No, if I really saw someone dressed up like Tingle coming at me, I'd fucking start beating the shit out of him out of terror and fear. I thought he was coming at me, bro. I thought he was gonna fucking bring bodily harm to me, man. And in we go. And there's another piece. Oh, heart. Yay! We're actually going to get another one later, too. Amongst other things. And on top of other things, we'll get more things involving such shenanigans. But for the time being, we are good. I would say that we're still... Well, we'll be able to get a we will be able to get another full piece of heart after this current dungeon that we're about to attempt. Get out of the way! So this is where you need the Book o' Medora. Book o' Medora. To open the way forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. Thank you, Zelda, for this wonderful bum who fucks the hardest and fucks the greatest. Let me get that booty! That is my Zelda prayer. Come on, I don't know anybody that doesn't want Link to actually get up in her junk, you know? I think most people are like, you know, after saving her this many times and this many iterations, he deserves a good, he deserves some of that sexy bod. A woman's body is not a thing. I get that, but you know what? Sometimes when a man saves your life and the kingdom that you live in, more than about 8 or 9 times, I think a little something might be a just reward. Just kidding. Or am I? Ah, die! You know, mostly, guys, I am saying this out of satire, so for those of you who are hypersensitive, I'm just saying, it's all in joking, okay? And you know what? If it still bothers you that I'm saying what I say, go fuck yourself if you can't take a fucking joke. Alright. And we get the most elegant and delicious of maps. Don't believe there's anything else here. I forget sometimes. Fuck out of there. There we go. I want that. Yeah, there's nothing here. There we go. Refilled that bad boy up. Alright, let's keep moving. We'll just skip the enemy right now. And I believe this is just an enemy room, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Totally hit that guy. That's bullshit. Yeah! It's killing time! It's killing time. Fear my ultimate... Ah, ow! Oh, you cocksucking sons of bitches. Fear my ultimate weapons, sand monster. I am armed with pot! Okay, we don't have a key. So we'll keep moving south here. Until we get a key. Fuck off. Fuck off. Woo! I'm rich, bitch! Alright, we'll avoid the BMOS there. Alright. Now, we don't really want to leave the dungeon, so... Nope. Went the wrong way. God dang ding dong darn, I went the wrong way. We'll have to correct that. Excuse me. What the? That's one of the other things. I'm not a big fan of playing games that are overly played, and one of the reasons why is because I think there's people that do this better than I do, and you've probably already done this game 10 times over. And like I said, I do things this certain way, and I know that my way is usually not the norm, but I do it anyway. For freedom, truth, beauty, and beer. All right, speaking of beer, now that we've got a key, let's go and break on through to the other side. Break on through to the... Oh, shit, that was just really bad. I had to find a way to stop it. Sometimes farts of raunchy death are enough to stop anybody mid-song. All right. Die. With a head of scent of die. Whoa, here. And a little look at me, I've got a compass. Now I knows which way is north. Now, this game compass doesn't do that for you. Though, you know what? I'm waiting for a Zelda game that actually does that. Nice. So now we've got the biggest of keys. I like killing the worm dudes. They drop rupees. These other fuckers can kiss the fattest part of my ass. Alright, let's keep moving, as we now gotta get to the other side of the dungeon, where things actually are. Whee! I can run, too. Woo! Get in there! I wanna live! Oh, look out! It must be my birthday. Oh, yeah, we got the power glove. Which makes me sad, because I have a power glove, and I've never been the same since. What do you mean you've never been the same? Homicidal thoughts, mostly. No, not really. But, you know, just me wanting to, you know, destroy Mattel for creating such an abomination and making it look so cool. Because just visually, I love the Power Glove. That thing looks pretty badass for... I mean, you have to remember when it came out, you have to imply that too, but I shit you not, man. When that thing came out, it was bad fucking ass. You were no one unless you had a fucking Power Glove. And I remember getting one, I want to say I got it from a store. There is a local game store where I grew up, and we got it there. We didn't pay full price for it, but it was still expensive for fucking what it was. Now looking back on it, I'm actually kind of pissed. But all I remember of my Power Glove, I used it 3 times, and I don't think I ever used it again. It was such a piece of shit. Oh, it was so bad. And not the kind of bad that equivocates to good. Move it, you bird fuck. Get off my poutine! Come here, I will end you! Ha ha ha! Fucking bird bastard. So now that we have the Power Glove, these Roxo 8 here mean very little to me. Before we can lift them up and chuck them negligible distances. Woo, look out! Ha-ha! Dodged it, bitch! Ha! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Fuck this. Ow. Ooh, heart. Look out, look out! Incoming! Ow, my nips. They keep attacking my nips! Run! I wanna live! Alright, let's keep going here. Again, another one of these rooms where we just have to kill everything. You can see how excited and enthralled I am about it. Ooh, that was uneventful too. We didn't get much out of it. Die. Die, die. Hoping to get a heart. Die. There we go. Oh, but no key. There's the key. There's the key. I got a key. I got a key. I got a key. Yay. Key. Ow. No, go, go, go. There's no heart. Son of a bitch. Run. Ah, woo. Hookers and blow. Hookers and blow. I was saved by hookers and blow. Okay. I killed you. I killed you real good. Boop, boop. Bibbidi boop. By the power of Grayskull. Now, in this boss fight coming up, my brother and I used to actually have this theory. I've never gone through the effort to, like, research online whether it's true or not, so maybe you viewers know more than I do about it, and I'd be actually curious to see if you do. I am curious to whether the bow actually does more damage to this boss than the sword does, because I used to think as a kid it did. My brother said it didn't, but I remember being pretty damn good with using the bow against my brother just sucking at games in general. And, he said that it doesn't matter. It seemed like it took the same amount of hits. So I am wondering if anybody knows out there, does the bow do more damage to these worm dudes than the sword does? If it does, that's cool. But I'm not talking about when you fight this. I'm not talking about later. I'm just talking by this point of the game. Is there a difference between using the sword or the bow? Do you get like more delicious perks or anything like that? Does it do more damage? Does it take less damage to kill the boss? I used to use the bow because I felt that it was safer. It kept me further away from the boss during those questions of, you know, those moments of truth when the boss comes out. It seemed like it was a safer deal. So just as a heads up, I'm wondering if anybody knows the answer to that, because that would be cool. And look at that! We killed it with fire! Fucking sweet! Fucking A, fucking A, fucking A. Alright. So before we end the episode, I think we should do some item grabs. Some new stuff that we can acquire. As well as another heart piece, amongst other things. We're at that point of the game where we should start looking into that. Wee! Wee! Okay, a little too much wee there. But yeah, this is actually a good point of the game where we can get a couple of things done that should be done. It's for the greater good. The greater good. What's up, bitch? Ugly ass motherfucker. Excusey, excusey, excusey. Aw, yeah, I'm rich, bitch! See ya, sucker. La 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 la. Fuck off. And if you're wondering, you can pick those crawlers up and they start dropping one rupee, doing like running around in a little bit, and start dropping 1 rupee every couple of steps he goes until he just disappears. Or he actually stops, I think. But right now, money is not a big deal. We are pretty good in that regard. Always make sure that until the 4th dungeon of the game, the 4th or 5th edition, I'm not, you know what, just make sure you have 100 rupees on you at all time. And I'll let you know when it's not a big deal. Just easier to word it that way, guys. I'm sorry, it just is. Alright, let's move. Die! Nice. Okay, so what we're doing is we're heading back to the witch's house, and we're going to make our way around to get probably one of the most interesting items, in my opinion, of the game. One of the most quintessential items of the game. The earlier you get it, the more cool stuff you can do. No reason not to get it. If you haven't spent any money on anything yet, you should have well beyond enough rupees to do this. And you can do it as early as you can see, as early as the beating the 1st dungeon. The 2nd dungeon, I'm sorry. You can't do it before that. Whoa, almost ran into that. So we'll head up and over and around. Kiss my ass, Octo bitch. Bad monkey. And we'll go through here. And we'll make our way over. Now be careful, these little fuckers are called Zoras. And they will knock you into the water. They will harm you if they can. Again, I prefer to not give them the option. You don't even really need to kill them. You just hit them once and they kind of like, please don't kill me. I'm so sorry for being a little creature. And it's funny because they evolve the Zoras later in the game, later in this franchise, to not be like monsterish, as monster-like. Die! Okay, those ones will attack me a little bit more than the others. Go, go, go! Oh yeah! Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers, bitch. 500 rupees? Holy shit. Well, we'll pay the 500 rupees. And we have access to the magic waterways, which I don't use that often. I prefer overworld walking for various reasons of weirdness. So now with the flippers, we can go swimming. And there's all kinds of shit you can do once the flippers are in your hand. Oh yeah. Got me another heart. Whee! Alright, let's head back to where we were. And we're going to also finally do our first upgrade. Now, upgrade, what do I mean by upgrade? Upgrading in this game means that we're going to take an item that we have and we're going to improve upon it. In most cases, you can do it for free. And when I say items, I mean any tool or item we've found will get some kind of improvement. How you look at that improvement is more or less on you. So we're going to throw an item in. We're going to throw in the boomerang. And let's see what happens here. Oh my. Yes, I totally did drop this. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. Blowjob? Blowjob. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good too. So we get the magic boomerang. I'm a horrible person, I know. I believe, there we go. And we can throw in one more item, I believe. If there are any other items, guys, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Remember as a kid, by endgame, I was coming in here throwing everything into the fucking pond. I don't recollect there being anything more than these two items. So now we get a better shield. This shield now can reflect fireballs. Not laser beams, but fireballs. And that already makes most of the dungeons and some of the enemies a lot less threatening, knowing that outright. Being able to block that kind of damage can kind of go a long way. So we can also, and this is probably a good way to end said episode, most likely, is to do two things. We can get a third bottle now that we have the flippers. Again, a good reason to get the flippers now, because we can get another bottle. Amongst other things. And that's really what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a third bottle, and I'm going to show you something that we can do a little of, but we can't do a lot of. Not this early in the game. Usually I wait to do this till a certain juncture, but we will do a little bit of it now. I will burn through pretty much all of my current rupees that we have to do it, just to show you how this works, why you should do it, and everything that it entails. And you can't do this until you get the flipper. So really what we're doing is doing stuff that really just revolves around the flippers. And the perk of being able to unlock them this early. Okay, so we're going to head over here. We're going to use the heal fairy fountain just because we're here, you know, may as well. I needs delicious healings. Tastes like healing. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, and we'll head over this way. See ya, sucker. The Triforce of Water! And we're gonna meet this jackass. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yo, fucker! You seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. And we get another delicious magic bottle. It be my friend. I named it Tony. Alright, let's keep moving. We're not done yet. There's one last thing I want to show you this episode, so I don't have to show you again. Though I will show you again and probably cut out doing all the time. I'll probably just save up a whole bunch of money till it's relevant to do it a whole bunch, but right now it's not a big deal. Go, you jackass. There we go. He's stuck. And really quick, we can actually buff the odds of doing this. Can't get that delicious looking heart piece yet. Let's increase our odds here. And when I'm saying by increasing the odds is, I mean, we can do a lot of this right out the door. And what I want to do... Oops, I'm in the wrong place. Yes, I am. What I want to do is pretty controversial to do it this early. But I think it's worth it. We're going to get 2 more upgrades, but one is going to be the main focus here. So I'm not too hyper concerned about it. Here, have a bush. Here, have another bush. So what I'm doing is, number one, I guess I could go through the front door. I don't have to go this way. I don't know why I decided to go this way, but I did. It's faster to go this way. Excuse me! And I'm going to get me some extra money. The extra money is going to go towards the upgrades we're going to do. It costs money, but it's kind of awkward how you have to do it. And what's neat is after you do it a couple of times, it gets easier to do, just because the game kind of is aware that you are aware. Oh, wait, I can't go this way. Oh, shit. Let me rethink this. How do I get to it again? Can I not do it right now? I don't think I can do it right now. I should be able to. Hold on. The game is lying to me. Lies. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm doing wrong. There's a different way to get in there now, and I forget you have to go the different way. Idiot! Alright, hold on. Excuse me. I could just save this for the next episode. But I'd rather I've already started it, so we're gonna fucking do it. Yeah, excuse me. We do have the means to do it now, so there's no reason not to. We can't go in through that way, but we can go in this way. Just navigate our way through here. I want to say... Fuck off. It's in the cemetery. Sorry, guys, this one's dragging on a little longer than I wanted it to, but it's for a good reason. Whee! This will give us some extra playing money. On top of fighting more rats if I really want to. BAM! So as a heads up, the circular crack does not require a bomb now that we have the Pegasus shoes. So if you're wondering like, whoa, he just ran into that fucking wall balls deep, brah. Yeah, you don't need to worry too much about that. Because you can just go, yoo! Just scream by the power of motherfucking Grayskull. And we'll get some arrows, which we don't care about. That's what we came here for. Some of you might think that some of you know what I'm going to do with all this money. And might be thinking I'm doing it prematurely, but we're good. Really, guys, we're good. Alright, so now we need to head out of the sanctuary. And again, I like fighting these rats. Because you just get a shit ton of money. May as well do it while we're here. Though we won't bother with the ropes. They don't give nearly as much. There we go. Look at that. We're 22 into the next 100. So we're almost to another 100. Alright, let's open this up. Let's go do what I set out to do. Like I said, you should always have almost 100 rupees on you. No matter what. Until you get past a certain dungeon. I'm trying to not do spoilers, but some of you probably already know which dungeon I'm talking about. And it does come up rather soon. But it's always good to just make sure you have that money on hand and ready to go. I want to say there's some money down here, maybe. Again, just picking up leftovers where I can find. I think it's just a fairy fountain, though. Yeah, it's just a fucking fairy fountain. Fuck that. Got something against fairies? Absolutely! I don't have wings. How dare you? Wait, are you implying that you're a fairy? No, not really. Alright, I think we can fast travel. Into the hole. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Alright. And thus, we need to make our way here. Upon here. And we're making our way to a tunnel, a cave. In this cave is going to be what looks like a fairy fountain. But it asks for donations and it gives you increased luck. That luck is really irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't mean much. I know there is a mechanic to it. Don't ask me what that mechanic is. I think it has something to do with drop rate is like temporarily boosted if you get good luck. But I don't remember if that's what it is. It's been a while since I've really looked at this game. But let's top every 100 rupees we throw in, we're gonna get an upgrade option. So check that out. We threw in 20. I'm going to burn some time showing this to you, and then I will fast forward it for you so you don't have to sit through this nonsense. Another 20. So that'll make 40. So the happiness needs to equal 100. When the happiness is 100, we'll get the upgrade. What's neat, though, is after I think you do this 2 or 3 times, or maybe even the first time, you're able to drop them in 50 rupee intervals, so that'll make this a little less annoying. I accidentally did 5 once, and I was like, God fucking damn it, it's gonna take forever! And it did, it took for fucking ever. But like I said, always leave about almost 100 rupees in there, that way you're not gonna accidentally throw it in. You'll know, oh, I have 80 some odd rupees. Okay, that'll bring us to 80, we need to throw in one more. And there, you can also see there's a bombable wall there. I think there's just fairies on the other side, I think. Which is good, because that means we can pick some up. We need to pick some up. So we'll do that after this deposit. And doing this early on will prevent me from having to do this later. Okay, I want to carry more bombs. To me, bombs are more quintessential than arrows are early on in the game. Having a lot of bombs, I think, carries more weight. The lack of bombs, you can kind of get stuck in the game. The lack of arrows, I usually don't find myself doing something that puts me at a loss because I didn't have enough arrows when I went in to do something. So it's when you don't have bombs, that's when you kind of feel like you were caught with your pants down. And that's usually what I don't like to have happen. And what it is you can level your bombs up to 30. You can level your bombs up to 30, and you can level your arrows up to 70. Or is it 50 and 70? I think it's 50. I think you can get 50 bombs and 70 arrows. Something along those lines. And so really, that's what I'm doing, is we're going to level all the shit out of our bombs, because I don't really need more than 30 arrows. But you notice now it's letting me throw them 50 at a time. That's what we want. And you'll see this just takes me another time here. So I'm going to do leveling up of the bombs and of the arrows. I might probably do 3. Usually what I do is I'll do like 3 bomb upgrades and like 1 arrow upgrade just to give arrows a little something something. The other cool thing is it replenishes your supply of bombs and arrows. But I've never been able to run out. I've never had an issue running out of bombs. Or arrows, for that matter, usually, because I can go to town and get them in that one building, so another 50. So anyway, I'm going to do this, and when we come back, we will be tackling that which is known as the Evil Mountain. We will tackle the 3rd and final pendant, as well as go through probably the most intricate and well-known area of the game, which is Death Mountain. Everybody knows Death Mountain. You know, who doesn't know Death fucking Mountain, man? I mean, come on. You don't even have to play Zelda to know that there's a fucking Death Mountain in Zelda. So we have enough money to do 2 more upgrades, as you can see. We're gonna get 30. We're gonna get 30 bombs, and we're gonna get an upgrade on our arrows here. So anyway, we'll get this done. We'll see you guys at the next episode. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.